Yeah,
Oh, check. Goldie.
Is that good for you?
Hi.
Other vocals?
Check 1, 2, check. Check 1, check 2, check. Check.
Hi guys, I'm Katie with SocialColumbus.com. Today we're at Roomba Cafe in Columbus, Ohio for the Yellow Red Sparks concert.
There's a play I've been meaning to see. It's about you and me in a growing receipt. It's about medication. It's about our bad habits. And the tickets are free. Yes, the tickets are free.
Tell me a little bit about this tour.
Well, started in Phoenix. It's like 120 degrees. And then we just made our way all the way to New York. Orlando was pretty rough temperature.
But it's really fun.
Yeah, that show
It
was
was
one of
really
our favorites.
And the in-store there at Park Avenue CDs, that was probably my favorite in-store we played.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tour's been awesome. Like we couldn't. It's great. Yeah, it's been really well. It's weird going to places we haven't been, and then people like seeing us that we. I don't know. Like,
What's the fan reception like in those cities where you haven't really been before?
it's been good. It's just weird having people know about your band that you've never been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's awesome, and we still have a long way to go.
So what made you decide to go from being just, one-man band to a three-piece?
I didn't really decide. I kind of liked just. I mean, if it was my way, I'd probably still be playing like in my house by myself and not doing this. But Goldie, our drummer, took one of my CDs and he added drums to it, and then I kind of liked that, and I was like, oh, I can see that. And then she was his drum student. She plays upright bass. She came in too. So yeah.
So it kind of happened as a
Yeah, it just
an
sort
accident?
of came. Sort of, yeah.
Very
It's very
organic.
supernatural.
Cool. What is the vibe you guys try to create at your shows?
Just to be real and genuine, connect with people, and try to express what we're feeling, and
Yes, the
hopefully they
tickets
get
are
it.
free. In the stained glass cathedral that frames our display won't be open for public view. As your father screams that money never hurts when it's all that's caused you pain.
Feel to have your first album out there?
It was scary, cause yeah, it was scary, but I'm just excited to make another one now. Yeah.
How has the writing process changed?
It hasn't really changed. I just write all the time, and then
Even on tour?
I write in my head on tour. I feel like it's really hard to write. I write when I'm home. I write every day, but I think the next record's gonna be a little more raw, I guess, a little more abrasive too, kind of. I don't know. Not as pretty.
And the red stain, the curtains that frame our display. Now they're open for public view. As your father screams that money never hurts when it's all that's caused you.
Write the lyrics?
Yeah, I write all.
Everyone, you write
Yeah, I
all
write
the
all that,
lyrics?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is your process like of songwriting?
Honestly, it just kind of pours out. I've described it as emotional vomiting, which is disgusting, but it's kind of how it is. It just kind of comes out from somewhere, and then it's messy, and then I kind of put it together and make it nicer.
So where do you see it going now?
I think it can go as far as we take it, but it's also really dependent on other people. So,
How so?
because if they're not digging it, then it's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of pointless to play to no one. So we're just, as long as people are showing up, then we'll do it.
Do you have, for the next record, can you tell us what you have sort of planned for that?
We're gonna go after this tour, track a few songs and see how that goes, and then kind of just I'll get a handle on what it's gonna look like, I think, more, and start kind of picking from song ideas and songs and seeing how it shapes, and then it'll just kind of happen.
So what is the best part about going out on tour, I guess?
Meeting people like you and talking about music, and I mean, there's lots of good parts. It's also hard, it's hard being away from home, and it's hard being disconnected from your family and friends, and it's a weird job, for sure. Really weird job.
We're doing what we love, traveling the country.
Yeah, I
seeing
mean,
places
seeing the
and stuff.
country is crazy, but you also don't see much of it because you've got to go to the next place.
Yeah, it's a team.
Like Columbus is probably one of our favorite cities. This is our second time here, and I based it on places I could live. Like I could see myself dying here, or like living my last days here. But
I can see myself dying here a lot too.
dying alone. Yeah. Colorado too. I really love it there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
What is it, I guess, when you're working on your music or when you're writing music, what do you want your fans to sort of walk away from? Like, what is the message, I guess, if there is one, behind your music?
I think that you can get through pretty much anything, and it's not so bad, and that people are touched by it in a way that means something to them. A song I could write about a cat, but I'm not gonna say that, because it might mean something to someone else. I don't write songs about cats, but if I did, it'd be cool to have someone else think of their grandma or their spouse or whatever. So I don't know. That's the cool thing about music. It can be interpreted in so many different ways and touch different people, and it really crosses language and backgrounds and all that stuff. So.
Is there anything that you would want to talk to me about that we haven't
Wouldn't
covered
want
yet?
to?
That you would?
Oh, would.
So you wouldn't.
I'm not
Anything
saying.
you wouldn't want to talk to me about that we can talk about anyways, because that would be better. Even so.
I think just we're really grateful for anything. Like one person likes it, we're super stoked. And if people don't like it, I don't really care either. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. Like it's I don't know. We're just really grateful.
Yeah.
We're grateful to be doing this right now and hope that it grows bigger and we can be millionaires and have yachts.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's the
the
goal.
ultimate goal.
Yeah, yachts
Yachts.
and ponies.
I like it.
Never hurts when it's all that's caused you.
Yellow Red Sparks, and we're so Columbus.
Awesome. Yay.